I'm joined by Callum Chettle, head of training on a Thursday night. We've had a couple of really good results this last few days, haven't we? 2 long, tough away trips, Morpeth and FC United, but to come away from both of those games with 4 points in total, as a player you've got to be happy with that, haven't you?
Yeah, I think like you say, every 2 games, I think if you can take 4 points during the course of the season, you've got every chance of being right up there. And obviously being Morpeth, which is probably the furthest we'll go this year, and FC United on a Tuesday night, 2 really good results at 2 difficult places to go, so yeah, we're very happy with that.
Yeah, on Saturday, 1-0 down and down to 10 men. It was a bit of it could have looked like an uphill battle, couldn't it? But then pulled it back with a penalty, and then they've gone down to 10 men as well. A good result and a good performance from the team away from home.
Yeah, I think if you'd have asked the gaffer, maybe he'd have said he'd have taken a point before we went. We've had chances to maybe take all 3 points, but in the grand scheme of things, I think with the win on Tuesday night, it makes it a very good point away there.
Yeah, especially, yeah, you talk about Tuesday night and FC United going down 1-0, was it 6 or 7 minutes into the game? What did you feel when that first goal went in? 'Cause it was like their first shot on target, really, wasn't it?
I wasn't too worried, to be fair. I think we started the game really well. We had a couple of chances ourselves. I think that was, like I said, their first real shot on target. We played really well in that first half. Probably could have gone in 3 or 4-1 up, but that's football. Sometimes you don't get what you deserve, and luckily we came out second half, went in 1-1, came out second half, won it 2-0, so 3-1 in the end. It was a very good result. Yeah,
so I suppose we're going to have to sort of talk about Steph Galince's goal. I mean, what did you see? Because I didn't see it at all. I saw the ball bounce over the keeper and roll into the net.
I said to myself, I said, why have you headed it so hard? I turned around to walk back towards KP and turned around and Steph had already started celebrating. So it's one of the strangest things I've ever seen, but a goal is a goal. He's helped us towards the 3 points, so you can't ask for much more.
Yeah, he's also raised the profile of the club massively, because I mean, I don't know, you must have seen the Twitter reaction to it, and Instagram and Facebook has been absolutely unbelievable, hasn't it? To see your club like Basford getting that sort of national press on Twitter and Soccer AM, Amazon. How does that feel, sort of looking and seeing the club you play for at Step 3?
Yeah, it's good. With it being Step 3, you don't really get much stuff in the public eye, but stuff like that you don't see very often, so we're always bound to get a bit of publicity. Didn't think we'd get as much as we maybe have, like you say, Amazon and people like that, but yeah, it's very good for the club.
Yeah, and something else that's very good for the club, FA Youth Cup. Tomorrow night we take on Notts County. It's a local derby. You're assistant manager with Josh Law of the under-18 side, and yourself, you played in the FA Youth Cup when you were at Ilkeston FC, made it to the second round proper. As a youth player, as an under-18, what does the FA Youth Cup mean to you to play in that?
I think if you ask anyone that sort of age, 16 to 18, it's the first thing you look for on the fixture list. I know the draw doesn't come out straight away, but it's one of those things. You always get your hair cut. You've obviously got your family in the stands, so it's a big game. But like me and Josh always say to them, at the end of the day, it's just another game of football, so nothing really changes. Yes, it's a big occasion. Most of them were playing against their mates, obviously Notts County. I said to them yesterday in training, if I could have asked you 2 weeks ago who you'd want in the next round, most of them would have probably said Notts. But it's a big occasion, but like we say, we just have to play as if it's just another game.
That's it, and you are, I suppose, 90 minutes away from the first round proper, which then brings League 1 and League 2's academies into it, doesn't it? So the prospect of playing, I mean, Notts County, don't get me wrong, they are a big club, but to play a league club as well, it just pushes it's just a bit more of an incentive, isn't it, to players, do you think?
Yeah, and that's where we'll find out a lot about the group tomorrow night, how much they really want it. I know when I was that age, you really look forward to playing against teams that are a bit better than, well, should be better than you, so it's a good test for them. But like I say, it's a game of football and nothing really changes from when we play college teams on a Wednesday, so it'll be good.
That's great. Cheers, thanks for that, and good luck tomorrow night.
Cheers.